This is the Rodecaster Video. Introduced in September 2024, it was Rode's first product in the live video switching market, and it hit with a bang. At the time, I said, I haven't been this excited about a new piece of hardware in the live streaming space since I made my original ATEM mini video in December 2019. Then Rode asked the question, what would happen if we made a smaller version? And a year later, in November 2025, the Rodecaster Video S was born. A smaller, more affordable version of the Rodecaster Video. Fewer buttons, fewer inputs, fewer outputs, fewer dollars. Then Rode asked the question, what would happen if we removed all of the buttons? I just made a box with inputs and outputs. Okay, maybe just one knob. And then in March 2026, the Rodecaster Video Core was born. It's the same I/O as the Rodecaster Video S, but with none of the buttons. Why would they do this? What's the point of a switcher that you can't switch? Well, a lot of users don't want a switcher on their desk or just don't want to control it using physical buttons. They want it done through software or even scripted and automated. If you're not going to use the buttons, why pay for the buttons? And by taking the controls off, not only is it cheaper, it's smaller. And at 44.1 millimeters tall, by my measurement, it can actually fit in a rack. But how do you control it, you ask? Well, there's two ways. First, through the computer, using the same Rodecaster app that you can control the other Rodecaster video switchers through. Same app, same interface, same workflow. That means you can also use BitFocus Companion to control it. The second way? Well, for that, you'll have to hold on for a few minutes. Let's start with a look at the hardware. On the top, you can see it's very clean, no buttons at all. On the front, we have just one knob. This allows us to control the volume for the headphones 1 and headphones 2. And then there is an extra USB port number 5 for plugging in a digital microphone. On the back, we have our power button and the power port powered over USB-C. And notice here it says PD 45 watts, so you can power this with an external battery. You've got your Ethernet port, 1, 2, 3, 4 USB-C inputs, 1 HDMI out, 1, 2, 3 HDMI in, 2 headphone ports, and 2 of the Neutrik combo ports. That means you can plug in an XLR microphone or anything on a 1/4-inch jack like an electric guitar. Now, I said that this is the same as the Rodecaster Video S, just without the buttons, and let me compare it for you. This is the Rodecaster Video S, and if we look at the backs of the two units, you can see that they're identical. So, let's plug some stuff in, shall we? Microphone, headphones, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3, HDMI out, USB to the computer, Ethernet, and power. Let's power it up, get a computer so we can see what we're doing here. This is the Rodecaster app, and it should look familiar if you've seen any of the Rodecaster videos before. And incidentally, if you haven't, I'm not going to be doing a complete tour of every feature this has because I've already covered that in other videos. I'll put a playlist at the end of this video so you can catch up on everything that this box can do. For now, we're just going to see how to control it without any buttons. There's your scene builder and all the cameras that I have plugged into it. So there's camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3 all plugged in. In fact, I also have camera 4, which is an NDI camera. The box does support NDI just as the Rodecaster Video S does, so we have wireless video input as well. You have the same scene building capability for things like picture-in-picture, multi-up, videos playing in the background, and so on. So all the capabilities that you've come to know and love from the Rodecaster Video and the Rodecaster Video S now in this box. And again, everything that the Rodecaster Video S is in here as well. So that's essentially how you control it. Short video, right? But I said there was a second way. Now this is where things get really cool. Let me rearrange some stuff here. This is the Rodecaster Pro 2, one of Rode's impressive hardware audio interfaces. The Rodecaster Pro 2, along with the Rodecaster Duo, can now control video switching using the Rodecaster Video Core. To connect them, all I need is a USB cable from the Rodecaster Pro 2 into the Rodecaster Video Core. You'll see that the Rodecaster Pro 2 has popped up an interface saying a Rodecaster video has been detected. Enable Rodecaster Sync. I'll confirm that. Rodecaster Sync is a new software interface that allows these two to talk to each other. And now that it's enabled, the touchpads here all have additional functionality, mainly to switch the core. So if I push on the first button here, you'll see it shows input 1 on the interface, and it has, of course, switched to input 1. There's input 2, 3, 4, Scene A, Scene B. I can switch between cut and auto. So if I want to go to auto and then go back to a different scene, it'll do a transition. And of course, I can program these to be whatever I want. If I tap on one of these buttons on the screen, then tap it again, I can now control what it is. I can change the name of it, the color of it, and of course, edit it to be a different button. For example, let's set this to Media B, tap OK. And now when I tap that, it'll load Media B. You can simultaneously control the core from this hardware interface or from the software. The choice is yours. To take the audio from the Rodecaster Pro 2 and have that routed into the Rodecaster Video Core, we'll set that up in software. I'll go to the audio mixer page, add a new bank, and you'll see that we can access the Rodecaster Pro 2. And I can choose any of its inputs, its sound effects, whatever I'd like. So let's say I want to play the sounds from here. I'll switch my control bank over to the sound effects. We can see they're loaded here. And now when I play that, we're going to hear the sound effects coming through the core. This really is an impressive addition to the lineup. If you already own a Rodecaster Video Pro 2 or the Rodecaster Duo, and you've wanted to add video, let's say you're running an audio podcast, thinking about upgrading it to a video podcast, this is the perfect solution. You don't have to replace any of the hardware that you've already got here. Your Rodecaster Pro 2 keeps working the way it always has, but now with the Rodecaster Video Core added to it, you've added video switching functionality to it. It's really an awesome solution. Now, in future videos, we will dive deeper into all these products. Let me know what specifically you want to learn more about, and I'll slate that up as my next video. We're going to dive deep into everything that this can do, but for now, I just wanted to tell you about it. Now, don't forget to check out the other videos that I've done on the Rodecaster Video lineup, starting with the Rodecaster Video, the Rodecaster Video S, and of course, now the Core. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.